Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am Mick Alfany. You guys were intense in that video yesterday. My goodness. Tranquilo, cálmate. Now, we're going to begin right here. We will be back in the evening with the regular video. So don't only watch this one, watch that one too. Some people rubbing their hands together. We got him. He's releasing the short videos. It's just the morning news, okay? So we're going to start here with beincrypto.com. This article is titled, Patience Running Thin for XRP as Lack of Ripple News Leads to Price Losing Important Support. Listen, first of all, I'm looking at this URL. Did you go on beincrypto this morning? Beincrypto.com and look at this article? Why does it say Darth? What are they trying to say here? It says it's like dearth Ripple news causes XRP price drop. Maybe they meant dark? I don't know. Maybe this is a word I'm not familiar with. What does dearth mean? I didn't look it up. Anyway, let's read this little tidbit here. The XRP price could be close to the end of its short-term correction. Whether it bounces at the support line of the current pattern will determine if the correction is complete. There are no recent Ripple news. I'll read it like, there is no recent Ripple news regarding the Ripple versus SEC lawsuit. The case is in the judge's hands. All I need to hear is when the judge comes out, hopefully that will occur, and say, Ripple victory, XRP victory. That's all we need. Let's continue on here. It says, and the price has lost an important horizontal level, which doesn't matter. I don't care. Doesn't mean anything. You know what that is? A lot of times people see, like, for instance, when we were getting all that good news about the court case, people were trying to get in and play. They wanted to make some quick money. They thought they could jump in and capitalize. And it doesn't work that way with the bank coins. How many times do we have to say it? Retail is not going to move the bank coins the way you think it is. You want a few pennies here and there? Okay. 41 cents, 40 cents, 42 cents, 40, 39. I don't even know what it is anymore. But we're waiting on the banks. The banks, XRP is not a retail coin. It is not for retail. They did what they had to do. All the builders on the XRPL did what they had to do. Allow retail to get in so that way we can continue to build, liquidate XRP, things like that, and build. That's what it was all about. Now that they've built to a certain level, you don't really need retail anymore. It was never for retail in the first place. This is a big money, big business bank coin. So people don't understand it. They still don't believe. So they're going to jump in. There's XRP news. It's good XRP news. And they jump in and they want to play, but it's not playtime. This is the big leagues, baby. It's not playtime for you. You got to go. If you want that little quick action, you want to scalp off the top. You want to really make some bread, some cheese, some clams, whatever you call the monetary value that you want to acquire. You have to go play in regular crypto. And that's what you're seeing. They're leaving. They say, oh, we can't play here. And they're seeing everybody get all that money. They need to reallocate this money that's sitting in XRP somewhere else so they can make some money, because they see a lot of people playing in regular crypto. Some stuff is going up. You can do some good scalping, some good day trading. Bank coins are not really for day traders. Bank coins are for investors, long-term investors. They're not quick money plays. You can't turn them into that. It doesn't matter who says what. How many big people talk about XRP? Does that price skyrocket because they talked about XRP? Exactly. No, it doesn't. Same thing with XLM, Algorand. These are not those type of coins. Not quick money. So they're leaving. So you're going to see that price go down and up, but I guarantee you it's going to happen again. As soon as there's good news, they'll come back thinking that maybe they got an opportunity to play. Listen, they're probably going to get a good opportunity once you actually hear the judge say Ripple victory. Then you're going to see everything go nuts, but not because of them and not because of any regular people. It'll be because of those businesses on the side. It'll be because of them. They'll get in and then that price will go up, and then those day traders and scalpers will be able to play a little bit. They'll be able to play. But until that time, no, you're going to see the price go down because of things like that. But the long-term XRP holders and believers who believe it's going to go to a high price, they're not budging at all. But let's continue to read this little tidbit here. It's just my humble opinion, people. I respect if you disagree. It's no problem. No problem. I don't expect everyone to agree with me. I'm not going to agree with everyone, and we can still coexist and still be cordial with each other. No problem. All right. It's just like fighting. It's like fighting. How many times do we spar? How many people have we sparred with? Boxing, wrestling, slamming, even friends, knocking them out, slamming them all over the place. Knockouts those were accidents in our youth. Those were accidents in our youth. Didn't mean to really hurt each other. You know what I'm saying? But it's a fight. Anything can happen. We accept that. And you get up, you shake hands, and we go eat some food, and we listen to some music. This is nothing compared to that. Nothing. You get submitted, you get choked out. Listen, everybody as a rookie experienced the collar choke, the gi choke. You might choke somebody out on by accident. You'd be surprised how easy it is. And you might get choked out. You might get submitted. Who knows? But it doesn't matter. What I'm saying is, we can disagree, we can engage in combat and still be cordial. That's the way of the warrior. We don't take things so personally. Anyway, let's continue on here, man. You guys always trying to kick some wisdom. XRP loses crucial level. Is that so? The XRP price has traded inside a symmetrical triangle since June 2022. Both resistance and support lines have been validated numerous times. All right. Listen, man, none of this is going to matter, really. But I do enjoy reading this type of analytical information. And when it comes to other crypto, 100%. It definitely matters. When we have a conclusion to the court case, whether it's good or bad, I believe it's going to be good, then this will matter. This might matter. But right now, no, it doesn't. This doesn't really matter. Despite the increase, I'm going to continue on because it's entertaining. And I do want to hear what they're going to say. And I just a lot of people, they take this very seriously. Not understanding, like I said, this is not a quick money play. So these charts aren't going to matter right now. And considering the massive businesses that are going to stand in, going by this, you're going to either be disappointed in the short term, or you're going to be very excited in the long term. It's one way or the other. So I like to go through these at times and sort of dispel some of the panic and worry that they put into the people with these type of chart readings. There's always doom and gloom when it comes to XLM chart readings, XRP, algorithm, oh, it's going down, quant. Oh, they barely talk about it when it's good, but when it's bad. So I come in and just try to maintain the balance and keep the people's minds in a good energy, keep these people's spirits in a good energy. That's what I'm attempting to do. I don't know if it's successful or not. This is what I'm going to continue to do. The increase in movement above 38-cent area, the XRP price failed to break out of the triangle. Rather, it was consistently rejected for a period of nearly 1 month. All right. Well, this article writer did a good job. Let's move on to another article here. They did okay. They're a good chart reader. They are. Now, let's go here to coindesk.com. And this article is titled "Correlation Between Crypto Market and Nasdaq Turns Positive Ahead of US CPI Release." Oh, I'm getting so tired of these CPI releases. Observers expect Tuesday's US CPI report to show continued disinflation in the world's largest economy. Well, listen, I have to take into account the global economy, which is currently in a recession. I believe it's in a depression. That's what it looks like. People doing terrible around the world. And I don't like how the United States negates certain information from their inflation data. But let's read this little tidbit here. You're here for that, not for me, right? No, you're here for me. You're here for me. How dare you? The correlation between there's got to be a balance, people. I was intense the other day, man. So I'm going to control the balance, and we're going to have a little bit of a better less intense day today. The correlation between the crypto market and the tech-savvy Nasdaq equity index has turned positive, indicating that the digital asset investors' renewed focus on risk appetite on Wall Street. That's interesting. The 90-day correlation coefficient between the crypto market's total capitalization with Nasdaq has risen from negative 0.12 to 0.74 in 4 weeks. That's actually pretty good, reaching the highest since early November, according to data sourced from charting platform TradingView. They do a great job at TradingView, by the way. Great job. Check them out. In other words, the crypto market is again moving in tandem with technology stocks. On days when technology stocks trade higher, cryptocurrencies including Bitcoin, BTC, and Ether, ETH, are likely to do the same. Conversely, a decline in technology stocks could drag the crypto market lower. Speculation. And see, but I can't wait for mass adoption and we can break away from all systems and just crypto just does its own thing. We are our own thing. We have our own energy. The technology is advanced, is better than everybody else's. I can't wait for that moment. I don't want to hear about it being tethered to anything. Bitcoin, the dollar, the tech industry, the traditional tech industry, because we transcend all of that. They all need us. We transcend that, and we're global, truly global. Very few companies can say they have corridors and their technologies used in every place on the planet, to various degrees, of course, but still, nonetheless, everywhere on the planet without limitations because of DeFi. Because there's no owner, it was able to spread everywhere. That's how powerful DeFi is. So yes, I don't believe we should be tethered to anything. And I think it's the same with the mentalities of crypto holders, investors, and builders, developers, CEOs. We should not think of ourselves as locked in a box and tethered to anything. We are free and we can do what we want. Use that extra freedom that you have. Use that extra power that you have while you can. That's how I feel. And when I say freedom, I'm just talking simply about being able to operate anywhere through DeFi. Not talking about here. Here in your mind, you have to free yourself. There's many manacles throughout the day, from bosses to the news to music to movies and such like that. They could put manacles on your mind and put blinders over your eyes, and they can cause a lot of trouble. Sports, but blinders over your eyes, temporary joy. Let's get back to that work, okay? So you have to free yourself in your mind. So let me just clarify that. So speculation that the Federal Reserve would resort to rate cuts later this year is perhaps behind the renewed correlation between the liquidity addicted risk assets. The long held positive relationship had crumbled in November thanks to the spectacular collapse of Sam Bankman-Fried's FTX exchange. I'm glad you're just keeping it right on FTX and not saying crypto collapse, right? Some entities have been doing that, and that is very bad, and it's wrong, and it's corrupt in my humble opinion, because it's not all of crypto, it's just FTX and a few other exchanges and offerings, all right? That saw crypto investors dump their tokens despite the risk reset on Wall Street, where, well, you know, yeah, some crypto investors, because they didn't do their research. They weren't looking into who is involved in what activity. You know, a lot of people are operating blindly. They want to believe they know everything. I don't proclaim to know everything. I'm always learning, right? Mastery is ongoing, as the old monks used to say. Never think about mastering everything. Mastery is ongoing. Kung Fu is ongoing. Combat is ongoing. Development of the self is ongoing. You ever start feeling too comfortable? You ever start feeling like you have it all? You have mastered it all? That's called stagnation. I can assure you there is another level. So they didn't want to do research. This is why people get into projects and coins. They get stuck holding them because they didn't do research to see that this project was going nowhere from the beginning. It doesn't have strong leaders. It doesn't have proper leadership. It doesn't have proper strategy. It doesn't have proper partnerships. It has nothing. It's just paper. It's like a paper giant. It's empty on the inside. They didn't do that. So yeah, so people get in trouble with exchanges like FTX. They get in trouble with rug pulls. They get in trouble with scam coins because they don't investigate. That money blinds them. That greed, it takes over their minds. Be careful out there is what I'm saying. Be careful. A lot of safe money out there, a lot of safe money to play with, all right? So, correlation is determined by comparing the returns or general movements of two assets or products over a specific period. A correlation close to 1 suggests that the two assets are moving in lockstep. Oh, okay. Well, listen, as long as it's positive for now, I don't mind. But in the future, when there's mass adoption, I want us to pull away from everything. I think that crypto has a bright future overall, but mainly the bank coins have a bright future. I want to see them live up to their full potential. And that means that price would definitely go up. And that's what I'm here for. I want to see it thrive also because the people of the world are going to be able to benefit from that. Not just from holding the tokens, but building on those blockchains. And I want the best for the people because the people are me. I've got love from people all over the world. Listen, so I want to see the people win. I want to see the rise of the people at all cost. Let's move on to this next article here. All right. We're flowing. We're doing good. We're going to have a good day, a good morning. We're going to be successful this week. We're going to expand business, right? We're going to put out more products, right? We're going to come up with more ideas, correct? We're going to make more designs, correct? Yes, we're on the job right now. You're never too young. You're never too old. Maybe we do a few more squats this week. We're going to win this week. We're going to be successful. Maybe we learn something new, some new coding. I don't know how to use Unreal Engine, something. Right? We're going to be successful this week. We're going to expand business this week. We're going to increase on the capital that we bring in this week. Yes, we are. Say it with me. Yes, we are. Say it with me. We are going to win. One more time. We are going to win. No excuses. Nothing can stop us. All right. Now we're here. Let's go. Says here, this is from Ethereum World News. SEC targets Binance stablecoin. Paxos to stop minting BUSD. So we know the SEC is going after everybody. They're a solid opponent. We're having some fun fighting them. They're definitely fighting back. We've been winning. As far as bank coin holders, we've been winning. A lot of other crypto has been taking a thrashing, but they're tough. And I'm hoping that they're tough and they will persevere. They'll figure a way around these things and continue to go forward. You don't lose if you learn from the experience and keep moving forward. Right? But the SEC has been a solid opponent. Well, don't worry. We're going to knock them out. We're definitely going to beat them. Probably submit them, right? When you get a real disrespectful opponent, you want to really submit them, really teach them a lesson. But hey, that's just personally how I feel. So it says here, Paxos was ordered to stop minting Binance USD by the New York Department of Financial Services. The Wall Street Journal reported on Monday amid increased regulatory crackdown efforts on the crypto industry. NYDFS order followed an investigation on Paxos and a looming lawsuit from the Securities and Exchange Commission. What investigation about what? All right. Indeed, the SEC alleged that BUSD, which is issued and managed by Paxos, counts as a security to. Oh, okay. I see. Well, that's the SEC. What about the NYDFS? Are they doing the bidding of the SEC? Let's keep going. The SEC claimed that Paxos violated investor protection laws. Of course they do. Let's skip that part. Responding to the news, Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao published a thread clarifying key aspects of the matter. First, Zhao noted that BUSD is wholly owned, managed, and issued by Paxos. CZ added BUSD redemptions will continue and that all users' funds are safeu. I guess that means safe, right? A term interchangeable with safe. Okay, there you go. In the digital asset ecosystem. I've seen that before. I don't know where it comes from. Like, don't get me wrong. Listen, I like anime. I like manga. I don't think it comes from that. Maybe just the stuff I read. I don't know. I read like Bhagavan about Miyamoto Musashi. I read Berserk about a warrior fighting the demons from the depths of hell. Stuff like that. It's very old school. So maybe it doesn't have these new words in it. CZ acknowledged that Binance was informed by Paxos of the NYDFS order regarding BUSD. The crypto billionaire claimed no knowledge of the SEC lawsuit against Paxos per Monday's thread. All right, so, we'll see how this all works out. We know we're under the fire right now. It's nothing new to us. We're going to continue to fight and move forward. We're going to find a way. There's always a way. Never give up. I've never given up. We're not going to give up. We're going to win. No matter what kind of hell you see when you look out your window, metaphorically, we're going to win. The enemy can't stop us. The SEC's decision to label BUSD as a security arguably sets a dangerous precedent for other stablecoin tokens in crypto. Well, some of them are very, very decentralized. So not all of them, but some. Yeah, sure. Now let's go here. It also pays when you're super close to the government, like USDC and Circle are, right? And Coinbase and such like that. And you have backers like BlackRock. Interesting. We'll see how this all works out. We'll see if all that power back in USDC, keeps it in a good standing. We will see. There's a battle going on here, folks. Let me hurry this up. It's supposed to be the shorter video today, right? It's getting a little long, but I enjoy coming to everybody here. I appreciate every single one of you. Hope you're having a good day. Hope you're living a good life, okay? And whether we get to talk in the comment section or not, things have been pretty busy. Whether we get to talk or not, know that I love you and I hope that you're winning and you're doing well. From finance.yahoo.com, Bernstein says regulatory backlash will lead to more DeFi and offshore crypto. I can agree to that. The cryptocurrency market fell in the last week as the SEC charged crypto exchange Kraken for offering the staking service program as unregistered security. The allegations against Kraken are related to exchange's specific program. All right, we know that already. Here's a quote. Quote, the question remains whether the regulator would go after all staking programs, even if they provide specific disclosures around yield, allow users to actively stake and unstake their crypto, and operate on a pass-through basis. That's interesting. Both on returns and cost. Analysts Gautam Chungani and Manas Agrawal wrote, Bernstein says a decision by the regulator to prohibit all staking services may not be straightforward. What they're doing, they're allowing the rest of the world to just win and catch up and surpass the United States at some point in these technologies. I'll say that in these technologies, all right? And they're keeping the people of the United States of various levels squashed. I keep saying, what are the people going to do about it? Not the little group of people that have been fighting, the XRP holders and the XLM holders who have been standing up to tyranny. Not them. They've been doing their job. The rest of the world, the rest of the people that sat on the sidelines while we are all fighting hard, been fighting for the longest time, are they going to do something? Because now, see, they didn't mind when the dog was biting on us, but now the dog is attacking them. Let's see what they do about it. All right. So that's what this comes down to. Other than that, if the people don't do something, then they're going to continue to lose. The rest of the world is going to continue to win. That's what's happening now. And it's the fall, technologically speaking, the fall of the United States, I believe. I'll say the West, but really, everywhere else just follows what the United States does. It says here, the broker notes that the crypto industry still argues that the absence of crypto-specific guidance or regulation will continue hurting even good players. That's what I was saying the other day. There's no clarity still. No clarity, none. No one knows what to comply with. They just keep saying, come in and follow the law. What law? We're not breaking any law. They've been Ripple, LBRY, multiple companies have come into the SEC, sat down. They still don't know what the heck. They never explain it to anybody. What is it that you want? They just say, come in, sit down. And when you do that, then they sue you. All right. So anyway, we're going to continue to keep up to date on these things. Everything's looking good, in my humble opinion. Like I said, the rest of crypto's going through a hard time. We've already been through it as Bankcoin holders. We're very close to victory. In my humble opinion, it's not a guarantee. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Make your own decisions. All right. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know you're ready to win. You're like, Alphany, let me out. Let me go. I got to go run my business. I got money to get. You're fired up. I know. Go get that money. So now that you have the information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. And so until next time, I almost forgot my outro again. Until next time, let's get to the money.